It sounds like a paradox, and it is, but locking in will actually keep you fucking poor. It kept me broke for 2 years, because I was trying to lock in, I was working super hard, but I never got the results. And so in this video I will tell you exactly why is that and then how to fix it in just 4 simple steps. So the first reason why it doesn't work and why it's a bad thing to lock in is because the attitude, it's like kind of like a bad motivation. Because people see it as the grind, like I'm just gonna lock in, it's going to be hard, I'm just gonna grind, it's a war, whatever. That's the worst attitude that you can have, because it tells your mind and it tells yourself that it's something negative, it's something that's not enjoyable, it's something that is hard. And so if you see it as hard, it will be hard, bro. Your life is all about your perception, right? And so if you see locking in as hard and as a war and as suffering, of course it will be hard then. You want to lock in because of the dark motivation, like I'm just gonna grind my ass off and it's going to be super hard and super grind. Bro, these people quit after 1 week, bro. Not even that, bro. How many people made a New Year's resolution and now they don't do anything? It was just because they were like, yeah, I'm gonna grind and I'm just gonna lock in and it's going to be super hard. And yes, it was hard, so they quit. It's super funny, bro, because it's not a fucking war. It's kind of like the type of people who go to the gym and they're like, yeah, I have this dark motivation, bro, like it's a grind, it's a war. Bro, why cannot you just enjoy the gym? Like why are you making it harder for yourself on purpose? That's what I did for such a long time. And maybe you do it as well, and it's fine. I understand it because everybody does it. A lot of people do it. So I'm not laughing at you because I did a mistake as well. But what I learned and what I figured out is that if you have like a wrong motivation, if you see it as a grind, it will be fucking hard, bro. And so then I never enjoyed the grind. Maybe you have a little bit of motivation in the beginning and like, yeah, I'm just gonna grind, it's going to be hard. And you have a little bit of motivation, so you keep doing it for a few days, for a few weeks, but then it actually is hard. It actually gets fucking hard, and it's not even funny anymore. You don't even have the motivation, and you just quit because it's hard, bro. You don't enjoy it. It's something negative. If you call it war, and if you call it grind, who wants to go to a war? Like, bro, who wants to be in war? Nobody wants to be in war. So why would you send yourself to war on purpose just to lock in? Doesn't fucking make any sense. So the first reason is that people see it as something negative. They frame it as hard. They frame it as war and as grind, as something that's not enjoyable. And of course, then it will not be enjoyable. And if you don't enjoy it, of course, you will not stick to it. The second reason is that there is this toxic hustle culture attached to it. A lot of people promote it on social media. You see, I'm gonna grind 2026, it's going to be war. And yeah, it's an attractive way to say it. It's marketing, it works. Because people like the dark motivation. People like this, heartbreak type shit and just like working hard and grinding and all that. Of course it works, it's marketing. I even made a video saying 2026 is a war, here's how to win. Because yes, it works. And yes, it is war. But why cannot you just enjoy the war, right? These hustle culture gurus are telling you that you should grind your ass off and work 16 hours a day. And you should not even enjoy what you are doing. You just do it for the sake of making money. You should grind and you should hustle. Bro, they are not even doing it themselves, bro. Like they're just red pilled, they just want to sound cool online. But then they go to their fucking girlfriend and they cuddle with her all night, bro. Like, yeah, I love you, baby, But then online he's like a fucking tough red pill guy. Bro, these people are not even doing it themselves. It literally is just marketing. No successful person ever was grinding and being in a war, bro. Of course, it's hard anyways, bro. The business is hard anyways. Being successful, making progress in anything, in the gym and in business, making money, it is hard anyways. So why would you make it even harder for yourself? When you look at all these successful entrepreneurs, of course they went through hard shit. Of course they did a shit ton of work. Of course they suffered. Of course, this is necessary. But did they ever frame it like, yeah, I'm gonna lock the fuck in, bro. Like, I'm red pilled, bro. It's so cool. I'm gonna grind my ass off. No. They just did the fucking work. And very often you will see that they are actually very positive people, very happy people, very centered people who just enjoy their work, who just enjoy what they are doing. So don't trust these hustle culture gurus. They are not real anyways. It is just marketing because it sounds attractive and it sounds sexy because it is. Yes. Yes, it is. That's why I fell for it. That's why you probably fell for it, and it's fine. It's normal. But you have to learn how to think for yourself. Because why would you make a thing that is harder, even right now? Why would you make it even harder for yourself by following something that you saw online? Do you think Elon Musk was like grinding and saying that he's grinding and that he's locked in? He just did the fucking work and he enjoyed it, bro. Do you think Andrew Tate was saying that it's fucking hard and that it's locked in? Of course, yes. Of course he says it's hard. Because it is hard. Of course, he's right, it is hard either way. But if you look at Andrew Tate, bro, he is very, very positive. He's always smiling, he's almost always happy when you see him online. because that's the attitude that will actually help you get more work done. If you are negative, of course you don't feel like working. If you think, yeah, this is going to be super hard, I don't want to do it, but I'm just gonna grind, then you have to push through discipline, you have to actually try, push yourself, there's a lot of friction, you don't want to do it. But if you are positive, if you have a positive mind, you'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy the work and it's going to be fun. It's going to be hard, but I'm going to enjoy the fact that it's hard. So it's more about how you frame it and how you look at it. But if you look at all these hustle culture gurus, but they aren't even doing it themselves, and it just causes so many people to burn out because they just want to be in this grind mode, but then they don't even do it because it's fucking hard, bro. So how do you fix it? Is if you are positive and if you implement the law of detachment. The law of detachment says, I made a video about it, but the law of detachment says that you should detach from the results and just focus on doing the best possible work. So in a nutshell, how you do the best possible work is if you are positive, if you are not stressing, if you are not negative, if you don't stress and worry about the results, if you're not anxious from the work, and if you're actually just positive and enlightened, and you are happy to do the work, you enjoy the work, you enjoy the fact that it's hard. So only then, if you actually have a positive attitude and you want to work because you enjoy it, then you will do the best possible work, the work will be high quality, and so then you will actually get the results. Do you think that I see making videos as hard? Well, yeah, it is hard. It is hard to post content, it is hard to work, it is hard to make money. But do you think that I'm thinking about it like I'm locking in and I'm working super hard and it's war and it's fucking grinding? No, I try to enjoy the work because that's how I'm able to stay consistent, not burn out, and do the best possible work. Which gets me to the next point, which is that you should do what you enjoy and enjoy what you do, because only then you will stay consistent, only then you will do the highest possible work, only then you will be on the highest frequency, not negative, not stressed, not anxious, not worrying, but you will be positive, you will be looking forward to the work, because you will brainwash yourself into enjoying it, and you will do what you enjoy. So your hobbies or whatever, just monetize that, and you will enjoy what you do. So no matter how hard the work is, you will convince yourself that it's enjoyable. So basically just stop being so negative about it. See it as something positive, see it as something good, because it is great. Locking in is great, it feels good. Work is nice, it feels great. Of course it's hard, bro, it's hard either way. So don't make it even harder for yourself. Don't fall for the deception of the gurus who are not even doing it themselves, bro. And just think about it critically and logically. How do I do the best possible work? How do I make sure to actually stay consistent? How do I make sure that I'm actually locked in? How do I make sure that I'm the most productive? The answer is that you are positive about it. You are looking forward to the work. You enjoy the work. This is something that I've been struggling with for so long. And I see so many people struggle with that till this day, which is normal because it's all over the internet. But when I started being positive about my work, when I started looking forward to it, of course then I enjoyed it, I stayed consistent, and I was actually able to pull out like 12-hour days, even 16-hour work days, because I just enjoyed the work. I wasn't like, it's hard, it's crazy, it's grinding, but I just enjoyed it. I was enlightened and I implemented the law of detachment. So if you want to learn more about the law of detachment, you can check out my other videos. Or if you want to actually learn how to make $10,000 per month online, you can also check out my other videos. Or you can join my free school community, which is in the description, where there's a 50-minute course teaching you exactly how to go from 0 to 10K per month with your business. You can ask me questions, I will help you with anything you need. This is it for today's video. I hope I helped you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you next time.